everyone, welcome back to Horseplay Hobbies. On today's episode, I just wanted to discuss the Long Island Retro Video Game Expo. My wife and I had just attended it and we just returned from a long car trip back to our home state. While we were in the state of New York, we had a terrific time. Some of you we may have met there. We met some special guest celebrities while we were there. The event was hosted at the Cradle of Aviation. It was a very nice venue. We met a lot of nice people there. What we want to incorporate today is some video footage of the event itself, and we're going to cover some of our pickups, because that's part of the coolest thing at an event like this is what you can seem to find that you normally wouldn't be able to at local flea markets or yard sales, or even might be a little bit tougher to find on eBay depending on what you're looking for. So I'd really like to share with you guys what we found ourselves, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So before you see our haul from the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo that was held in August of 2018. This is what we picked up. It was a 2-day event. We only attended it for Saturday. I'm just going to kind of go through each item that we got individually and actually give you prices on what we paid. Again, this is just a snapshot in time, 2018, so if you go next year to that show, the prices may be a little bit different. We got this pretty cool shirt though. It's got a Castlevania vibe going on with that. That is the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo shirt. They had a couple different styles. That's the one that my wife chose. Next to that, this is one of the Long Island Retro Gaming brochures that they gave out. There's a couple of stickers above that, actually from last year's Expo from 2017. As far as cool stuff that we picked up video game wise, we got a 3-pack of amiibos. It's got Rob the Robot, Mr. Game & Watch, and the dog from Duck Hunt. My wife collects amiibos. She's all about those, and she hadn't seen that set before. Paid $30 for that set. So some of the better games that I picked up that I was actually looking for quite some time, they're not exactly rare, but I didn't have them in our collection yet. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist for the Genesis. They were asking $40. I was able to talk them down to $35 on that. Card only. Felt like that was a fair price. We also got Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. It is one of the slightly more difficult games to find, although there were a few copies of it at that show. That I was able to pick up for $55. I felt like that was a pretty good value. After that, we got a copy of Sunset Riders for the Sega Genesis. It's got some stickers on the side of it. We didn't even peel those off yet. The fellow that had this stand had 25% off of that game, so that ended up coming down to $22.50. It's an authentic game with the Konami markings on the back of it. And while you're at these events, if you're trying to buy anything that's like a higher end game like that, don't hesitate to ask the vendor to open it up and let you examine the circuit board inside it. We actually took our own screwdrivers along to be able to do that. We did take some of these games apart, and as long as the vendor is pretty cool, he'll have nothing to hide and he'll gladly open up the cart for you to take a look at. Most of the fellows at this event were super nice, like I was saying earlier. We got a couple of original 8-bit NES games. I got these games from the same fellow that sold us Sunset Riders. He actually had all these games half off of their original price. So I'll give you the final price that we paid. So we got Bad Street Brawler, but gave $5 for that. We have a WWF WrestleMania Challenge game. Paid a whopping $2.50 for that game. We got Tiger Heli, supposedly a pretty good helicopter game. I don't even recall if I've ever played that one. Paid $2.50 for that also. And got a Capcom game, Little Nemo Dream Master. Paid $6.50 for that. I felt like all those games were pretty good prices, and I didn't have any of those in our collection. So pretty happy we found all those. At conventions like this, occasionally you'll just come across a random box where guys will have stuff thrown into it, and there was a box that said 2 titles, your pick, for $5. I was able to pick up a complete in-box Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and a loose Simpsons Road Rage for GameCube. So I got both of those $5 total, so basically $2.50 a piece. Felt like that was a pretty good deal there. And finally, we got a few other 8-bit NES games. There was a fellow selling these that were buy 2 get 1 free. So we got Renegade, TNC, Surf Design, and Jaws. So we paid a total for all 3 games $13. I felt like that was a fair price on those. Not exactly the most popular games, but again, I didn't have those in my collection. That was our haul from this show. Hopefully you guys dig what we got there. If you have any comments, please let me know. If you think I got a good deal or if you think I got a bad deal, let me know.